Ready? Are we on?
Yes.
We are. Okay. Hi, it's the Tightwad sisters, Sharon and Rosie, and we're going to do 2 more reviews tonight. We're trying to catch up because we want to do our runway show, so we're going to do 2 this week, 2 next week, and probably 2 the week after. Then we'll be done. So,
guess what we've seen?
Guess what we've seen?
Well, you're not going to guess because nobody went to see this movie.
Nobody?
We did, but I don't think people did.
We went to see All the Money in the World.
Did you say we're the Tightwad sisters?
I did say that. Where were you at? I just said we're the Tightwad sisters. Okay, listen.
That.
This movie had some controversy.
I remember you saying. Okay, we'll say it.
All right, so this movie had controversy with it because it actually originally starred Kevin Spacey, and then when all that stuff came out, they cut his part out and they hired Christopher Plummer to play his part. And then you know the controversy where they gave Mark Wahlberg $1 million to do his retakes, and they only gave.
We don't need to know all this.
Michelle Williams. Wait a minute.
We don't need to know this. We are critics for the movie. We do the movie. We don't do the backgrounds. We don't do. So anyway, we've seen this movie.
Let me say what I want to say. So anyway, what I'm going to say, I had a point to this. You didn't even let me finish.
Go ahead.
We don't know why Christopher Plummer was even nominated.
What's that got to do with Kevin Spacey?
We think Michelle Williams and Mark Wahlberg played a much better part. So this is up for Academy Award for movie and
the kid was better.
The kid was in it.
That was a sympathy vote. 100% sympathy vote for Christopher Plummer.
You think so?
No, I don't think so. I know so.
She knows.
Should have been Tom Hanks. Whatever.
Tom Hanks would have been probably nominated for the actor, not a supporting actor. Do you think?
Doesn't matter what he was. He wasn't.
We're not nominated at all. That one at all. That's
he wasn't nominated at all.
Well, that doesn't going over nothing to do with this movie.
Well,
okay. So this movie is J. Paul Getty, the richest man in the world back in the 70s, oil tycoon. They kidnap his son.
Grandson.
Grandson. I know. I say son, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
His son and his daughter-in-law are divorced. His son is drug addict loser. He's out of the picture.
No, he's not a loser. He's just. How about if you had a father like him? I can see why the guy was all.
He didn't do anything with their kids. He didn't
even acknowledge them. That's what was wrong with the son.
Okay.
He never acknowledged them. Like he wasn't even there. He didn't have time for him. He was more into the money. That's why his son got all messed up.
Okay, well, his son's messed up. He's not in the picture. So Michelle Williams is raising the kids herself. She had 4 kids. 3 kids. 3. There was 3. There was always 2 with her after that. There was 3. Anyway, they kidnapped the oldest one, who's the namesake of J. Paul Getty and his father. This kid's the 3rd. This kid played a good part. His name is, what's his real name?
Christopher Plummer.
No.
Charlie
Plummer. And we looked it up a couple of places. It doesn't say anything about him being relative to Christopher Plummer, who played the grandfather in this movie. Just a coincidence they have the same name? I don't know.
Let's not make this one too long.
All right, so anyway, they kidnap him. They asked the grandpa for the money.
Yeah, he was terrible.
He wouldn't give up.
Not a penny.
A penny.
He was in the middle of rebuilding.
He said, I have no money.
Well, no, he was in the middle of rebuilding this big, huge home. Showing it Mark Wahlberg, all that he was doing. Mark Wahlberg just was like, my God.
He hired Mark Wahlberg as a negotiator to try to get him to bring the money down. I think they wanted like $50 million in the beginning, but they kept dropping it down, and he wasn't budging. He wasn't giving him a penny. So they cut the kid's ear off. This is a true story.
What's so funny about that?
It's not so funny.
Oh, my God.
So they cut the kid's ear off, and they mail it to him. That got his attention.
Not really.
But the kid that played the grandson who was kidnapped, he was a good kid. He played a good part in that. And I think Michelle Williams
was very good.
And I think Michelle Williams was awesome, and she was nominated.
Mark Wahlberg was good, and the kid was good.
Like him.
The kid should have got nominated. From all of them, I say the kid. She was okay. It wasn't hard playing that part. I could have played that part.
No, that was a lot of drama.
Oh, please. It wasn't. You're not going to say it because I'm going to advise you not to. So, you'll never know.
Oh, that's a kiss of death right there.
Listen, what did we say? When it was like an hour, 2 hours, we were like,
when is this movie over?
Are you kidding me? When is this over? Anyway, it's 4 minutes, 42 seconds. Let's make this under 5. Let's vote.
As you can see, her ear was cut off.
Yes. Piece of it, not the whole ear.
They cut the whole ear off.
No, they didn't. They cut the round part off. This whole thing right here. They left it.
You know what? And they kind of showed it to you, too. It was kind of gross, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Let's vote. Don't bother with this movie. It's a shame. You know. It was okay. Video, if you even care.
I'm giving it 2.
Yeah, I'm going to get... I don't even know if I'm... All right, I'll do the 2. I don't know.
You got to do your thing here. You're too low here. You got to do your thing.
I did watch the whole thing, which I didn't fall asleep. So that's a good sign
I think
right
she
there.
fell asleep a little bit. I woke
I
up
think
a
I
couple
did doze
times.
off. You know,
I do one of these too.
Yeah, I think I did doze off.
Boy, what did I miss?
5:31. We're going to go because we're going to come back with
We're
the other
going to
one.
say that this one is not
No
always a
video.
waste of time, and I don't even know
It's
why.
a shame. And Mark Wahlberg was in. He's never in a bad movie, but his part was great.
That's because she loves him. You know she does. That's her eye candy.
Well,
all right, so we're going to come back and we're going to have.
Don't bother with
What are
this
we doing
movie.
next? What's the other one we're doing?
I, Tanya.
Oh, I, Tanya.
All right, so
back
we'll be back with that one.
We're only giving it 2 each.
Back in a flash.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. See you in a few. As soon as she gets her new get up on here.
And my thing kept falling off my ear. All right.
Just like the kid's ear fell off.
Mine were pretty damn bad too. All right. Bye bye now. Bye. Don't go to the movies for this video. Bye.